dual wielding, Call of Duty style gameplay, 5 versus 5 combat. What is not to love about this PSVR port of Alvo to Quest 2? Basically, the really badly ported controls. These are my first impressions. I know the game developers have already messaged both on Twitter and in the game to say they are addressing the issues, but what I'm just failing to understand is how they got to this point when apparently some YouTube content creators were working with them in the early stages of this. I don't get how anybody loves these controls, but maybe that's just me. Let's start by saying the maps do look really nice and the game runs really well on the Quest 2. They have done a great job of that, and it looks really good. There are day and night modes for most of the maps. I don't know if there's night vision or anything like that. You kind of don't really need it from what I've played so far, but that might be quite cool. Here I'm just running around with the bots, testing it out. Well, there is kind of a weird thing with this, in that even if you go into a game that's bots only, you get like a 25 second like lead into the game where you're just sitting around. Like that just seems crazy to me, so that definitely needs to go. But let's just cut straight to the elephant in the room. The controls on this are shockingly bad and unusable using any kind of gun stock, especially the one I'm using today, the Elite controller from Cobra, because it has a functionality where as you hold the foregrip, that activates the grip button. It fundamentally doesn't work because you're trying to hold the controller without touching the grip button, and that just seems a really weird way to play. Maybe some people do like that. I can't get on with it. When you kind of do start to get a little bit used to it, the sliding action is pretty cool, but there should be absolutely no need to have a crouch button in this game, right? If you want to crouch, and then you might find it easier to get through the windows and the openings and things. And it would make a bit more sense. The other thing that was really weird about this is the scale of some of the objects that are used, particularly the Black Hawk helicopter, which, you know, I'm wandering around it here and it bears no resemblance to, you know, that this thing should feel massive when you walk around it, and it just doesn't. Conversely, if I walk up to the Humvee, that seems pretty decent. That seems like it's sort of the right sort of scale from what I would imagine. Having not stood next to a Humvee, but I've also not stood next to a Black Hawk, but I know that feels wrong. This is definitely not by any means a full review of the game. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to wait until the controls are sorted out, because honestly I think I would be so frustrated playing this that it would lead the whole review in a really negative light, and from what I've seen, I kind of do like the look of the game, so I think it's got a lot of potential.